Hey y'all, it's your girl Chanel, and I'm back with the tales I need. Expect a video every Friday, period. Anyways, um, today I'm gonna give y'all a story time on my wisdom tooth experience, and I was awake during the surgery. So, if you like this video, like, comment, share, subscribe, and maybe this could, help you if you're scared, or if you need some tips and tricks. I really don't have much, but yeah. So I'm gonna give y'all my experience, and some recovery things that I did. Yeah. Okay. So first, okay. So I had all 4 of my teeth removed. So it started off with my top 2 hurting my bottom row. Wait, what? My top 2 wisdom teeth when I was eating, it was hurting my gums. So I went to the dentist and I was like, "Oh yes, your wisdom teeth needs to be taken out." So I was like, yeah, I know it hurts. So I want them out. So X-ray showed that the top 2 were straight up and down, and the bottom 2 were flat, laying down flat, not regular up and down. It was flat. So yeah. So fast forward to surgery day. I walked into the place. They're like, "Yeah, you have an appointment here. Go on to the back, sit in the chair, get all comfortable." Because I'm like, I'm finna get put to sleep. I'm all right. Looking up all the stories, well, not stories, but all the videos about people with their laughing ass and them being put to sleep, whatever. I said, "Oh yeah, doctor, I'm ready." I was like, "Y'all gonna put me to sleep, right?" And they said, "Oh no, ma'am, you gonna be up." I said, "Oh, for real?" I started panicking. So I was laying there nervous because I'm like, man, I'm finna be up. They gonna cut my mouth. I'm gonna feel every single thing. And I did. Anyways, hold on. So they put some shots in my mouth, like the roof of my mouth. I probably had like 6 roof of my mouth, some at the bottom. I don't know. I probably got like 7 or 8 shots in my mouth in total. So, and I was like, it hurt. So, numb my mouth, and then he got the cutting. So, So, you remember how I tell you my bottom 2 was laying down? My bottom 2 of them, both of them. So, he started at the bottom. Oh, my gosh, let me tell y'all. He cut it, I ain't feel it at all. Well, yes, I did. I lied. I felt every cut. So, he cut my mouth, and so it was laying down, so he had to, cut it open. It was just, cut open. And then he got to just grabbing it, right? He was all gentle at first, but then he got the yanking my stuff. I'm talking about, He didn't make no noise, but I think he had some pliers. I don't know what he had, but and he was yanking on my face. It was hurting like a mug. The lady was on the other side, the assistant was getting all the access fluids coming out. But yeah, he was over there yanking on my mouth, yanking on my jaw, trying to pull them teeth out. I think he had to like cut it open more just to get down up in there, nitty gritty. Yeah, it was pretty bad. I say 20 minutes on each side at the bottom. Man. So as he was yanking on that first one at the bottom, kept on yanking, boom, got that one out. I was cool. I'm like, damn, he gotta do another one. And then he went to the top row to get the top, what was it? He was on my right side first, top right side. He cut my gums. I said, oh, I felt it. So he had to put another shot in my mouth. And then he moved to the other side, the bottom, yanking on that stuff like he was trying to get something out the ground. You hear me? Stuff was hurting. Oh my gosh, I ain't gonna lie. Yanking on that, boom, boom, boom. And then I started crying. because it was hurting. And I'm like, yeah, my mouth is numb, but I still feel the pressure. And it was hella pressure because he was pulling on my teeth. Okay? I don't know what he had, but if it was pliers, teeth pliers, oh my gosh. Then I almost caught him. Anyway, that man had a grip and an arm. He had to be strong. He had to pull it out low. I was like, oh. Started crying. And he walks away. He had the nerve to say, I know you scared, but let's just get through it. I said scared. Looked at that man, I said scared. What? This stuff hurt. So, drying my tears. I was like, all right, man, come on. He got to pull it. Got it out. I was like, about damn time. So, and then he did the top two, cut them. They came smooth out. I said, well, I'm done. And he stitched me up, put stitches up in there, put the gauze in my mouth, gave me some, whatever. Didn't give me no medicine. Nope. My mouth was numb. I ain't had no laughing gas. I thought I was gonna be walking out tweaking, but I wasn't. And and afterwards, my lips were dry, so I'm like, can you give me some chapstick? Gave me some. Walked out. My brother, your mouth hurt. Anyways. So, yeah, I got home. I was just sitting there like, man, I look like a chipmunk. I know my face swole. These guys in my mouth. My mouth don't hurt at that time. I just got home, so medicine's still there. I mean, yeah, still in my mouth, numbed. But a few hours later, started crying again. Because the medicine wore off, and that pain, ooh, that pain. Let me tell y'all. I'm like, I need some ibuprofen. It was hurting. So I got some ibuprofen, felt better. And they told me that I had to sit up for a few days when I was asleep. Because of the gravity and the other stuff, I was just like, okay. So I had to sit up, sleeping. Don't know how they went, but eventually my body started slouching down because it knew, like, you're all right now. Time to start slouching. So, yeah. And then, what I had? Ice cream for days. Loved it. I was like, ooh, I have a reason to eat ice cream for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Hello, chocolate. Chocolate me up. So I was eating ice cream, mashed potatoes. Oh, excuse me. Macaroni cheese. Well, was it macaroni cheese? I don't think so. I was just really eating the things I really didn't have to chew that much. Or pudding was another one. Jello, no. I'm not gonna eat no Jello. Applesauce, nope. Can't catch me eating it. So yeah, I was eating that for a couple days. And then, I was like, I want to start chewing some food. So I had some red beans and rice, I think. Some. Just so simple things, nothing too crunchy or, too solid on my mouth. Because, my like would have broke open. So, and I had to rinse my mouth out every time I ate food with some water, like gargle. I don't know why I did that. But yeah, I had to do that. Ibuprofen. I didn't really take ibuprofen that much, but it was only when I was in pain. And y'all, my mama, when I was so I really couldn't smile, couldn't laugh, couldn't sneeze, couldn't cough right, because everything was hurting. And so the way I was laughing with a straight face like this. Straight face. My mom was just, you laugh so funny. I was like, okay. But yeah, it was pretty cool. I mean, not cool, but yeah. Eventually, I started eating snap peas, and I bit my cheek, and I was like, nope. So, I stayed on a softer food. And, the gauze, blah, blah, blah. Everything healed nicely because, I didn't make my stitches open. When I had to blow my nose, couldn't really blow my nose like that either. But, everything, healed. And now it's like I haven't got them taken out because it's all healed and closed up. But yeah, let me tell y'all, if y'all get your wisdom teeth pulled out, I won't say make sure, but ask questions if you're going to get put to sleep or you got to stay awake. Because, baby, if you got to stay awake and your teeth laying down like mine, ooh, you're going to have a hell of a time, baby. Sure will. But yeah, y'all, that's my wisdom tooth experience. I don't wish that on anybody, but everybody, well, not everybody, but if y'all got to get your wisdom teeth pulled out, good luck. It is scary, but it'll benefit you in the long run because you don't have to go through those pains anymore when you eat. So yeah, I say get them pulled out when they start hurting, when they start sprouting out or whatever, breaking through your gums. But yeah, all right, y'all, that's it. I'll see y'all next Friday. Peace.